What's up, guys? It's your boy Bubba, bringing you a brand new video today. Another edition of your favorite sports moments, episode 2 this time. And this time, we're focusing on this man, Big Rome, my guy. I blocked him on Xbox for a couple years, and then I found out he's actually a pretty cool guy. We're boys now. We're boys. And we're part of the Grizz crew. Without further ado, these are Rome's favorite sports moments. First on the list for Rome is going to be the great moment that was Jason Witten's catch and large pickup on the catch in 2007 against Philadelphia Eagles, where it created a whole new rule because of this moment. It's where the helmet was ripped off and he still went. There was no whistle, and he got an extra like 30, 35 yards on it. But doing it in Philly against that crowd in a blowout win for the Dallas Cowboys, this is a huge moment and one of my earliest moments remembering the Dallas Cowboys.
Career catches for a Dallas tight end.
First of all, we got Marion Barber in the back. Beautiful. I think that's Terrell Owens, and that's Patrick Creighton. I may be wrong, but confirm that. That looks like Terrell Owens, and that looks like Patrick Creighton. Patrick Creighton, man, what a great receiver he was for the Dallas Cowboys. Loved him. Loved him. But this man right here, number 82, that man, we're going to focus on him. By the way, 35-10.
And he's got 2 tonight, 1 for a touchdown.
Young Tony.
Back with time. Deep middle Witten. There you go. Now he needs
That's
3.
a huge
Lost
hit,
his
by the
helmet.
way.
Keeps running without a hat. 15 to the 10 to the 6.
Wow.
And they'll get a little more yardage for taking off the man's hat. Don't take a man's hat.
Well, a flag came out, and I think there's going to be a helmet-to-helmet hit.
35 on the pass to Witten.
How about that?
Sorry.
No.
There is no foul on the play.
Why?
The receiver had both feet on ground when he was hit.
Well, he was
There's no
getting the
foul.
head. And he
We'll just swiftly
ran,
move on from
and
that
Michelle
one.
Witten was sitting back at home saying, wait, whoa.
If that hit happens now, that man is fined, and he gets a penalty. Without a doubt, like minimum, he gets that penalty.
We're watching a replay, and we see him head-to-head. And they pull the hat off, and Witten
That's a
keeps
dangerous
running.
hit now that you think about
Now,
it.
Quentin Michael is 5'10", okay? Jason Witten is 6'5".
But that is one of the reasons why the NFL started changing some rules. So now the rule is, ever since this moment, they changed it to where now if your helmet comes off, you are immediately taken out of the play. Like, you are immediately ball dead, whatever it is. If it's a lineman, then, I mean, it's probably a penalty because he got his helmet ripped off. But if it's a receiver, it's blown dead at that moment. So there's no way he picks up that extra yardage. It's because of this catch that happened. That's 2007, man. Rule's been around for a while. But yeah.
5. So when
I
you go
mean,
helmet
that's 2 penalties, honestly. If you go back.
Time, deep middle Witten.
So there's a hit. So that's 1 penalty. That is 1 penalty right there for the hit.
There you go.
And then
Now he
another
needs
for
3.
him ripping
Lost
off
his
the helmet.
Keeps running without a hat. 15
So that's unnecessary
to the 10
roughness.
to the 6.
Twice.
And they'll get a little more
Just
yardage
saying.
for taking off the man's hat. Don't take a
Is that
man's
Anthony
hat.
Fasano?
Well, a flag.
Wow. Takes you back, huh? 35-10 on Sunday Night Football. That feels nice. That feels really nice. 2007, I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old, and that's really when I started getting into the Cowboys. That was a little bit after. I was probably 7 or 8 when I really started watching the Cowboys. But those are some rough years, to be honest. Those are some rough years. But this is when I started to get the hang of, like, knowing football and really, like, what Jason Witten meant, Tony Romo, Terrell Owens. You got to remember, Terrell Owens with the Dallas Cowboys was a great receiver. But, man, it's Terrell Owens, man. Like, he was a diva. So he fit perfectly for the Cowboys, but only for a short time. Next up on Rome's list is Tracy McGrady. I will say that I don't have a lot of memories of Tracy McGrady. I have not seen this, I'll be honest. So this will be a first-time reaction to it. The one memory that comes to mind for Tracy McGrady is playing NBA Live 06, I believe. NBA Live 06 on the PS2 Tracy McGrady with the Rockets was a cheat code. That man could hit a three-pointer at all times. I would just go into the corner and shoot a three, and that's how I'd win games. Because Tracy McGrady would not miss. Now, growing up, did not watch a lot of basketball, so this was way after Tracy McGrady's era. Now going back and watching like old school stuff, Tracy McGrady was a baller, man. And this is against the Spurs. You got a young Tony Duncan right there. You got young Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. Like you got the stars right here. And this is 2004. I was 7 at the time. There was no way I was watching basketball. But the old school TNT logo, I know it's terrible quality, but it's the only thing I could find. But with let's say 38 seconds left, because that's when it starts, the Houston Rockets are down 68-76. And it's the fourth quarter. Let's watch.
The upset with
I've never
Lonnie.
watched.
Here's McGrady for
Very nice. Okay.
35
71-76.
seconds to go.
They need to play defense here.
And Sora picks
Okay.
up number
Still got
6.
Jeff Harrell.
Isn't it crazy how you can like recognize someone's voice and know exactly who they are in a matter of seconds?
Rockets looking for a quick shot.
I've never met
Ball
Steve
all
Kerr.
over McGrady.
Ooh, and one.
Ball is picked up. A potential four.
Very nice.
Tracy McGrady from downtown.
He did it on
And
Tony,
Tim
too.
Duncan could
Or,
not
Tim.
get out of the way. He's called for the foul.
Wow. What
Still
a shot
24 seconds left
by
in the
McGrady. You'll see the screen by Yao Ming, which forces Duncan to help, and he just draws the contact and somehow gets it to go. Incredible shot by T-Mac.
So McGrady to
A
the
lot of the
line
fans
where
have
he
already
has
left.
hit on 3 of 3.
Real
Looking
fans,
for point
how many
number
of us?
27. And looking to complete
He shot a line
a
that game.
4-point play.
Houston has to
Bounds into the backcourt.
Or they're going
Some
to play
time.
full court press.
Parker chased by McGrady. Now
Oh,
Brown.
gotta foul him. You gotta foul him.
And a foul is finally given. Houston has been over the limit for the last 6 minutes of this.
trust his
Plenty of
stroke
time,
and
to
knock
be
down
honest.
that shot. Houston
Plenty of time
with
in a
one
5-point
timeout
game.
left. We'll see how they play this.
Yao Ming returns. Bruce Bowen is back. Duncan 11 of 13 at the line. Clutch free throw
Take a
shooting
timeout.
by Tim Duncan, and Jeff Van Gundy will use his final
Jeff Van Gundy, huh?
timeout. 0.2 to go in the fourth. And Barrett can't find anybody. They have no timeouts remaining.
Ooh.
Finally gets it in to McGrady. McGrady.
No way.
Bowen for three. Yes! Yes! Tracy McGrady. Another potential 4-point play. Bowen was. They've outscored the Spurs 14-6, and this a moment ago.
Almost a
Well,
5-second.
They almost didn't get the ball in, and now you've got
Violation.
the best defender in the
And
game.
you
on
you
McGrady.
throw it to
How
a
does
double
he hit
team.
this?
Trace
Bowen
McGrady.
not wanting to pick up the foul.
I don't know why you don't.
Where
you don't do a double team the entire time.
It's a 2-point game.
I mean, it's great
And a good job by
defending.
Andre Barrett. They've led by as many as 11. Yao Ming on
They
the
need
inbounds.
threes. So,
Trying to make things difficult for Brent Barry. Gets it in. Kevin Brown lost it. Here comes McGrady. No timeouts remaining.
Don't tell me he just
McGrady
shoots up for
for
three.
the win. Yeah! 1.7 to go. San Antonio with no timeouts.
put it on the
Here's
table.
Parker on the Rockets. Here comes McGrady. No timeouts remaining.
Everyone's eyes are on Trace McGrady right now. And he is undoubtedly going for a three here. I mean, he is pulling up.
McGrady for the win.
Steve Kerr needs a moment. He needs new shorts. Yo, did you hear Steve Kerr? First of all, that was tremendous defense. There's no other way you could play that. I mean, if he shoots a three, he shoots a three. They could have just tied it. They could have just given it to this guy right here, and it's an easy layup. But Tracy just says, nah, it's Big Dick Tracy right here.
McGrady
Great
for
defense.
the
Listen to
win.
Kerr.
1.7 to go.
I know what you guys are thinking. Did the episode with Jose Bautista's bat flip. Well, people, we continue on. Because the following year, it's Rangers versus Blue Jays. Jose Bautista did the bat flip. Rangers were not a fan of it. And the Rangers were eliminated from the playoffs. With a great team, Blue Jays were better. This is the aftermath. And I'm actually surprised this is on the MLB YouTube channel. I don't think they would condone this type of thing. But I'm okay with it. So, we'll go into it. But this is third on Rome's list. I wonder why.
And the throw is wide down the line, and there we got a fight at second. Bautista pitches.
Jesus, Pilar is freaking the fuck out.
There's some pent-up emotion going on out of Globe Life Park. Well, Bautista got the...
Okay. We'll just pause it right there. That is just going for it. There is no effort to be safe at second. It is, I am trying to clip you so you don't throw it to first. And if I'm Odor,
worse of that exchange.
oh, no hesitation at all. It's like Tracy McGrady shooting it through. No hesitation. Jose took that like a champ, though. You have to admit that. Jose took that on the chin. He didn't slide until he reached the base.
The slide they're trying to eliminate. Yep. And I think Odor, you saw Odor dropping down.
Yep.
Said, nope. Whoa.
Clean. Give you my Joe Rogan commentary on that. Here you see it again in slow-mo. Boom. Welcome to the jungle. Another sports moment for Rome is going to be the USC versus UCLA game in 2011. He gave me a little backstory on this, which I didn't know. That when the NCAA took away all the wins, took away the Heisman, pretty much everything the program had succeeded with earlier in the century, they also vacated any conference championships or conference titles. And in 2011, they weren't able to win the actual conference. So, in the rivalry, UCLA was pretty good at the time, but they were always second to USC. At this point, USC still had a lot of great players. I believe this is still the time when Matt Barkley was still playing with them. But in 2011, UCLA was going to win the conference. They were going to win the Pac-12. Before the season ended, it was USC versus UCLA one more time, and USC was saying, this is the true champion. Whoever wins this game is the true Pac-12 champion. It did not go well for UCLA. You got to think that at this point, players that have never been a part of the scandals, I don't think you should take away anything from guys that are playing right now in 2011 when stuff happened in 2006, 2007. So how can you really punish someone that has nothing to do with this when they earned a championship? They earned a Pac-12 championship. And to do it like this, and I won't even spoil the final score, but it's 21-0 right now. 22-0, my apologies. 22-0 against the so-called Pac-12 champions. They came out hungry. Robert Woods? Really? The Robert Woods? Bryce Butler? Wow. Oh, don't leave the pocket, sir. Nice open field tackle. Lane Kiffin. Rest in peace in USC. Ultimately, people, it was a 50-0 shutout win for USC. And USC made sure it's saying they are the real Pac-12 champions. I found this video where it was the USC versus UCLA 2011 UCLA highlights. Let's take a look. I wonder what's going to happen. This was the one that I was really excited for when Rome sent me the list. The first real recollection of esports on our channel and on our podcast. If you've never played Rocket League, I got into it like a few weeks ago. It is awesome. I suck, but my first like experience with Rocket League was going to an event for UNT. I had to do a story on esports. So one of them was like just the UNT esports team, and one of them was an actual event that they went to, which was the national championships for UNT, like or college Rocket League. And the experience, like the atmosphere of that at the Arlington, or the esports stadium in Arlington, it was an amazing experience. Like, I want to go back when they're holding events like this and just have a ball, because esports events are so fun, and you're with hundreds, probably thousands of people that love the same sport in the same space as you do. Now, this right here is the best teams in the world, NRG and Dignitas. This is grand finals of season 5, game 7. They play best of 7, and they are now in the last game of season 5. And whoever wins this is the champion. They are 3-3 tied in the series. And Rome, Rooster have told me this is the greatest game of Rocket League they've ever seen. Once you see how good they are at Rocket League,
ladies and gentlemen, let's crown our champions.
I saw like a montage of it last night, and it's crazy to think that these guys are this good at Rocket League.
Of our final match. Turbo Pulsar starts off possession. Violent Panda now launches long. Justin's got plenty of time. Plays it reverse. Gonna try and follow up his own touch. Should drop
Like,
that
even that
openly,
alone,
but
like
he
going
does pitch
backwards
it
and
over
boosting,
corner. There's gonna be
to
no
me, it's
danger
like rocket
for the
science.
time being.
Or in this
Just
case,
how
science.
quickly that can change. Turbo Pulsar, he's put it in.
Oh, the own goal. You're emotionally drained from playing 6 games of Rocket League. 3-3. Great defense.
3 games to 1 down. They look like they're pretty much out. And now NRG are in prime position to take the tournament. But there is still 4.5 minutes between them and the trophy. Turbo Pulsar drops it down. All the way back. Team Dignitas trying to hold on to possession in the blue side of the field. Turbo over the top, does get bumped. He will not be able to follow. There is no touch there. It's going to go high. Followed by K-Dom. He's not there. It's still dangerous. Turbo is blocked by Fireburner. Pass long, but Garrett is in the way.
Dignitas always spreading out, even on their retreat on the right side of the field, to give their teammates so much room to breathe, so many targets to hit.
Up high. Violent Panda calls off his teammate. He wanted to take that himself.
Get up left alone. Turbo's trying to retreat to help.
He anticipated that hit too.
Turbo able to get hold of that one.
Oh, wow.
Getting pushed straight to the middle. It's Fireburner.
It's been,
He is blocked. That's going to go long.
years
Garrett is by himself for the
since
time
I've
being.
watched like professional
Violent
Rocket
Panda
League.
just chooses to steal boost. He turns around.
Ever since that like college event, I have not watched any like
One-on-one
Rocket League.
against Garrett. Garrett decides to give
So
him the one
them
back.
doing this right now is amazing.
Takes the
This
boost.
is fun to watch.
Pass off to Turbo! Saved! Follow up from Violent Panda!
This hit right here. Oh. Yo, I'd be missing those all the
That
time.
first
Man.
shot so close.
Ask anybody. I miss
Justin
just
had
the
no
wide
option.
open goals.
Bounced between him like a pinball machine and right into the hands of Violent Panda.
I say it's all luck, but
One each.
speak for
Justin
yourself.
on target. K-Dom forced the half flip. Waiting for the ball to come to him. He's getting bumped. It's going to make it very difficult, but no one
Nice
challenged him
control
that
there.
time. Halfway done here. Missed from Violent Panda. Turbo Pulsar forced to recover. All the way out.
Like, esports fans are so
Takes it by himself.
awesome.
He's probably got a second touch in him. Going the far side to Garrett!
Nice.
Outstanding
Apparently, the last
How
goal
much pressure this
that
man is
happens in
under.
this match
He will never miss
is
a shot.
the great. It is so called the greatest
Justin
goal
with
in
the chase.
Rocket League history.
And Garrett G with the finish.
We're back where we were. Dignitas trailing by a goal. North America 2 minutes away from their first World Championship in almost over 2 years.
Wow.
Drop straight down. Oh, what a save! Did he know anything about it? There's Fireburner on target. He's blocked it. Not on target either.
Bounce back.
Now Turbo. It was so close to a 2-goal lead. And
Wow. Those saves, like that's pure timing and
touch not
anticipation.
great to Kane up.
That
Justin
is
with the
skill.
save. It's still there to Turbo Pulsar. Another save.
Like that, dude.
Team Dignitas.
Like
They've
that's
got
in.
one back.
I would have given up.
Another block. It's to the corner. Violent Panda wants it. Demo will not allow Turbo Pulsar to come in, but there is Kane up. Unchallenged. He's got a way through, but his first touch is straight to the body of Fireburner. Violent Panda lays it onto Turbo. Goal!
Back and forth, man.
Save after save. Dignitas just won't let up. A beautiful drop from Violent Panda to Turbo Pulsar.
That's a sick car, by the way.
1 minute 20 now. Garrett G
The
up.
customization in this game is probably my
There's
favorite
Kane
in any
back
game.
into the middle.
It is
Fireburner
so cool.
has it from the corner.
If y'all follow me on like
There's a block from
Snapchat,
Fire, but
you'll
the
see the
bottom shot, not
customization
around.
car that I made for
Justin.
Rick and Morty.
Trying to rotate.
I fell in love
Garrett
with this game
in front of it.
after that
Violent
happened.
Panda doesn't want to go anywhere near that one.
Minute to go, tied up.
All the way back out. Kane up.
It's a good shot.
Puts it straight down. Looking for an opening.
Nice cross.
He's faked it out. It's not there.
That's me.
So
That
smart
would have
with
been
his
me.
gameplay. Just
It's like
needed
a
to
good
finish
cross,
it.
but just choked it at the end.
Every player faking each other out. They thought NRG would be there for that.
Now Kane up once again. Tries to find a way through. Dignitas finding so much success in this final game with those passing plays. They want it to work one more time. NRG
Nice
though,
hit.
holding their lines incredibly well. Garrett G, his shot is loose. Kane up drops it back down. No one is there. Violent Panda with the save. Just pushing it back into the blue side of the field. There's Justin. Everyone is being held back now. Violent Panda puts it straight out. It's going to be over to Kane. It's almost there. Follow. Scores.
4 seconds left.
The shot unanswered from Kano. All season long, he's had support from Turbo. And he won't let up now. 4 seconds left.
NRG need this immediately. They've got to
They
keep
gotta keep it up. They gotta keep it up.
It is almost there. It just has hit the floor. Violent Panda puts it a long way, and it's almost there. Justin
Oh,
keeps
God.
it alive. Turbo wasn't there. Bounces
Oh.
into the corner. NRG still around. Justin is there for the shot.
Wow. Wow.
This is Rocket League.
Dude,
They did it.
even he couldn't believe it.
The rookie
That is so
of the
difficult to do.
year.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's awesome.
my voice is gone, but my spirit is high. We have overtime.
That's the most
Kane off.
European thing I've
Takes
heard in
control.
like commentating.
Wants to go the long
Nice
way.
control
Next
there.
goal is the RLCS
If it's like the regular
World
rules, like is it
Championship.
just like first one to score in overtime?
Turbo Pulse with it up
I think
high.
it is.
Gets the flick. Turbo!
Do they win?
Three-time world champion.
Wow. That amazing goal. The emotions that you got to be feeling if you're NRG, right? Like if you're the guy that scored that amazing goal, you're thinking like you're on cloud 9.
Game 7 overtime.
But the emotion, like you're on a high and then you're at the lowest low right now. That was awesome. That was an awesome game. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this edition of Your Favorite Sports Moments, Rome edition. This is episode 2. If you'd like to be on one of these episodes, please go on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok and go on the post that I put on there. Continue to do these as long as you keep submitting them. So if you'd like to be on here, please do so. And make sure to subscribe on YouTube. We're at 70 subscribers in. Our next goal is 75. And then we're on the road to 100. That would be amazing for the channel to do that. Also, don't forget we're doing a live stream for the first round of the NFL draft. So stay tuned for the time. Put that on social media. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for joining us on another edition of Your Favorite Sports Moments. We'll see you next time. This has been your boy, Bubba.
Everything that is not fair. So tell me who's the GOAT, I'll tell you who's not great. And which team always make you go right way. Yeah, hold on. Tell me who's your top 5 quarterbacks.